Hey, howdy. Hello, everyone. A pillow here, once again. Coming to you from the lovely state of North Carolina, born and raised. I even have a North Carolina native drink here with me. North Carolina is a lovely state. You can hear it in my voice, the way I speak. Kind of have a bit of a... It's a little subtle, but it's kind of southern. But bordering North Carolina to the north is the state of Virginia. Beautiful state. I've passed through it a couple of times. The only thing that isn't really beautiful about Virginia at the moment is its doo-doo, absolutely poo-poo brained, just having a stroke, pooping, farting all over the place whenever words coming out of his mouth, Governor Glenn Younkin, who is just the biggest idiot ever. Trashy meme YouTube, I reject the idea that North Carolina and South Carolina are anything alike, and I can go into that later. But recently, Governor of Virginia, Glenn Younkin, who is a transphobe. He's a Republican governor, so he's a transphobe. I think the only Republican governor that you have that isn't a transphobe is like Arnold Schwarzenegger, who used to be governor of California, and Phil Scott in Vermont. Guy's a transphobe, and recently he was confronted by a trans man who questioned him quite heavily. So let's watch this clip right quick at this town hall.
Play on the sports teams and use the
it wasn't unpausing.
For sex assigned at birth. Look at me. I am a transgender man. Do you really think that the girls in my high school would feel comfortable sharing a restroom with me?
So first of all, Nico,
you can see the panic in his eyes.
Pleasure being here tonight and engaging in this important discussion. I believe first, when parents are engaged with their children, then you can make good decisions together. And I met your dad, and I'm glad that you're both here together. That's really, really important. I also think that there are lots of students involved in this decision. And what's most
I like how CNN pops up the fucking question. It's just like, do you really think that girls in my high school would feel comfortable sharing a restroom with me? Asked by this trans man, who Glenn Younkin is trying to force into women's restrooms. Republicans trying to force men into women's restrooms, literally, by forcing trans men into women's restrooms. And this guy rightfully calls him out. And look at Glenn Younkin, he's having a stroke.
Accommodate students. That's why I have said many, many times, we just need extra bathrooms in schools. We need gender-neutral bathrooms, and so people can use a bathroom that they, in fact, are comfortable with. I think sports are very clear.
We just need to put it in our state budget to put more bathrooms in the schools. I'm saying this so I can avoid actually answering the question that I got called out on. Gender neutral bathrooms, that's a good idea. Which I actually do agree with that. I would prefer gender neutral bathrooms. It just gets rid of this whole debate. But yeah, gender neutral bathrooms, yeah, yuck. You can even see it on his face. This guy's just like, this motherfucker. We feel your pain, man. We feel your pain. We feel your pain. Wait, did I finish out the clip? Already? Come on. Well, I guess I did. And, with that being said, let's talk about the whole fucking debate over bathrooms. The trans bathroom debate, as with all debates, is just a field where conservatives think that they can win and oppress trans people by preventing them from using bathrooms where they are safer. A trans woman using a women's restroom is going to be much safer than a trans woman using a men's restroom, most likely. Because trans women are targeted by violence at a disproportionately high rate. mostly by cis men. And a good way to diminish that is to have trans women in spaces where they are around other women. Makes fucking sense. Same thing with trans men. Like this man asked here, Tuba Governor, who completely dodged his fucking question like a politician, the slimy bastard. He asked, straight up, do you think the girls in my school would be comfortable with me using that restroom with them? Because this is a trans man, and Glenn Youngkin's policies on trans bathrooms, on trans people in bathrooms, and the general GOP sentiment around this entire situation would force this man into women's restrooms through their policies. Which is why he avoided answering the question, because anyone who would look at this guy would obviously go, probably not. No, they probably wouldn't be comfortable with it. Because Glenn Youngkin is a fucking idiot. Yeah? And I'll tell you straight up, he did say one right thing, and that's gender neutral bathrooms. Is I'll tell you one thing. We as a society, first of all, need to move towards trans acceptance. Obviously. Another thing too, though, is that we also need to start calling out people on this bullshit excuse of, in particular, the idea of, there are two approaches that we should take to this. It is, A, trans women are women, trans men are men, and they are entitled to be in women's and men's spaces. And then we also have to acknowledge, off of that, that's point A. Point B is also acknowledging that these spaces, nothing is just stopping someone from walking in there if they wanted to. Yeah? This fucking idea that, like, and this most, I'm not gonna say most transphobia, but a lot of the virulent, like, oh my god, they're coming for your kids transphobia mostly targets trans women, whereas with trans men, from what I've seen, it's mostly just like, oh my god, they're so confused, like that paternalistic bullshit. But, like, this idea that, like, there are some fucking men just, like, going like, ha, yes, I will call myself a woman today to give me an excuse to walk in the women's bathroom, because if I equip the woman card, I'm going to be able to sneak into the bathroom and undetected. It's like wearing a fucking mask. It's like fucking Hitman. The fucking Hitman games. That's not how it fucking works. Nothing is stopping a cis man from just walking into a woman's bathroom. I wish there fucking was. You know how many times I've accidentally walked into the wrong fucking bathroom? Because one of the fucking bathrooms in my school... Because in my school, it's always left side, men's bathroom, right side, women's bathroom. Except for one fucking hall that I barely go on. So whenever I am unfortunately on that hall and I have to use the bathroom... Because whenever I do have to go on that hall, it's usually around the time when I use the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, I might as well get this done and over with. I'll fucking walk in and then I'm like... It sucks! It sucks! Standardized bathroom size if you're gonna do that. Please. Swear to God, don't switch them up. Keep them fucking standard. Only US parties don't have a political... But yeah, no, this is a stupid fucking argument. Because there is no magical force field stopping someone from just walking into a women's bathroom or walking into a fucking men's bathroom and doing horrible shit. If someone wants to do something horrible in a bathroom, they're going to do it. Gender doesn't fucking matter. They're a bad person. Do you think, ah, yes, the fucking rapist is just gonna go, you know how I'm gonna get away with this easier? If I just lie about my gender. No, they're not gonna fucking do that, you idiot. Obviously fucking not. What kind of fucking hurdle is that? What? This entire bent of transphobia is based on a couple of things. A, it's based on Christian nationalism, first of all. And B, it's based on sheer fucking stupidity. It's like stupidity and dishonesty, I should say. Because we all know, 9 times out of 10, the people parroting this shit know exactly what the fuck they're saying is stupid. They're just being dishonest with it because it makes them money. People like fucking Matt Walsh, people like fucking Andrew Clavin, people like fucking Ben Shapiro, they know what they're saying is fucking dumb fuck shit. They know. They aren't fucking dumb. Obviously. They know what the fuck they're doing. But no, they're still gonna fucking do this shit. Because it makes them money. This is the dumbest crap ever to have to deal with. These idiots who are dishonest. And we saw this with Younkin here, where he just straight up avoided the fucking answer. These people are the most dishonest pieces of shit ever. And call them out on that. There is no magical fucking barrier that's stopping someone from walking into a fucking bathroom. Yeah? And the way to fucking get past that barrier isn't to equip the fucking gender card. Let people live their fucking lives. Trans women are entitled to use women's bathrooms because they're fucking women. Yeah? Trans men are entitled to use men's bathrooms because they're fucking men. Non-binary people, go fucking wild! Piss on the moon! I don't care! Do it! This is so stupid. This is so incredibly stupid that we're having to have these aren't even conversations. These are just people going, hey, rights? No. It's so fucking stupid. It's so... I am sick and tired, and I'm not recording the segment, but that's fine. Because I'll just go back through and download it later. But I'm sick and tired of dealing with these idiotic arguments from conservatives. We know exactly what you want. You just don't want trans people to exist. And you think that bathrooms are a good way to argue this. Same thing with, I don't know, everything else. Dressing rooms, I guess, would be the next thing on the line. It's so stupid. And I'm tired of it. Which is why, if you notice, I barely cover, I really don't cover trans issues on this channel, not because I don't care about them. I care about them too deeply, and it pisses me off whenever I have to talk about them, because, like, I joke often. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'll say that after the segment. But, there's a very simple solution to this situation, and it's quite frankly calling people out on their crap and holding them accountable for their crap through calling them out and other things. And that's all I have to say. With that being said, if you liked this segment, make sure to like and subscribe if you somehow liked it. Hit that like button, follow me on Twitter, links in the description. Same thing to my Discord if you want to join. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.